Hello and welcome back to Second Take Movies, a podcast where we give movies a second look, second chance, second take, if you will. I'm your host, Preston Jenkinson, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Jake Dwighto.
Arabian Nights, Arabian Bees, sing some my paws, Krishna Magar. Hey, what's up, Prestonies?
Uh-huh.
Your ears hurt or you feel good?
Oof. Yeah.
Moist. You got moist ears now? Sick.
Moist.
Yeah.
Just filling up.
Just like Guy Ritchie wants it, baby. Give him the money, make it moist.
Boy, for a Guy Ritchie movie, it sure doesn't feel like one.
Dude, Guy Ritchie's one of my favorite directors.
Yeah.
People, he is.
Oh, he's made some stinkers now, but
Well, he's made some garbo, but he is on my plateau, which hurts me to watch this. We're talking Aladdin, by the way.
When he makes a movie, I'm going to watch it, which seems like twice a year now.
Boy, I wish I had more money from my cocaine. I don't do cocaine, by the way. I just stick with meth.
Yeah.
I don't do meth either.
That's all we can afford down here.
Sick.
Yeah, it's the Aladdin remake from 2019. I forgot this was 2019, but
yeah. Hey, the description of this movie. You saw the old movie. It's the same thing, just a little worse,
with some extra bloat added in case you needed that.
Oh, by the way, Aladdin Williams. Robin Williams is dead.
Yes.
So, good luck.
To me, that means don't make this.
I'm gonna wait. I got comments. Will Smith sucks.
As charismatic as he is, he was not good for this role.
Yeah, he is a turd. Huge blue turd.
Yeah. The story of Aladdin, as if you didn't know it. Aladdin, a kind thief, woos Jasmine, the princess of Agrabah, with the help of Genie. When Jafar, the Grand Vizier, tries to usurp the king, Jasmine, Aladdin, and Genie must stop him from succeeding.
Man, that sounds like a fun movie. But what I heard was we got to have some girl power to solve the world, which I'm all about. Look, I'm all about girls doing stuff, but
didn't need a song that stops the movie dead to talk about it.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice. They even blow people away in one of them. They disappear people.
She has a whole musical number where people turn into smoke. It's weird.
We have this new powerful number that Lady Gaga wrote, but Lady Gaga actually has a penis. So what are you going to do about that?
Lady Gaga's also had Nazi imagery in some of her videos.
She hates Jews. She's a Nazi and she has a cock. Sick.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, well, it's getting clipped. Anyways, hit me a negative. Now leave that in. Lady Gaga sucks.
Positive review. Steve Rose from The Guardian. It is lively, colorful, and genuinely funny, and doesn't break what didn't need fixing about the original. And I think you're wrong.
You know what? I will say this. Some point in this movie, Logan watched this with me, and I said, if in this live action, I'm frustrated that there's no Bollywood.
Yes.
In this. Why would you not double down on Bollywood? Why would you not do that? And then there's one sequence that kind of works, but
even though the two leads are Indian, it's a very Arab movie.
Where I should have looked it up. Where is this supposed to take place? Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've always had a hard time figuring out where this was, which I feel like Agrabah. I feel like it's based on Baghdad.
I think it is. I think it's based on Baghdad.
Yeah,
but I feel like you said you could have leaned into some of the Bollywood musical numbers,
look,
But this,
guys, I'm from South Carolina. I'm terrible to comment on this crap.
But they also hired a white British guy to direct this. So it's
put Baghdadians in this movie. Then, if that's where they're supposed to be, put people from Iraq. Do it.
Yeah.
If you want to be that much of a Disney bullcrap,
I feel like you get away with the Genie thing because he's magic.
Black.
Yeah.
I mean, magic.
Even if Robin Williams was alive to do this, Like, I still think you could have gotten away with him being the genie just because he was so good at it.
Can I just give a pause?
Give a pause.
Robin Williams is one of the greatest humans ever, man.
Mm-hmm.
I watch some clips and I just tear up. I like the amount of movies I've watched where Robin Williams shaped my life or like done something. It's wild, man. Like that guy.
Loved cocaine.
Why the hell wouldn't you?
The negative review from Matt Singer from Screen Crush. I watch a couple of their videos sometimes.
What? My cocaine?
Screen Crush.
Oh, okay. Screen cocaine. Got it.
Yeah, cocaine. The nicest thing that I can say about 2019's Aladdin is it is in its best moments. It reminded me of a movie I liked a lot as a kid.
What movie though?
Aladdin.
I don't know. It didn't remind me of that at all. But
Uh,
this turd starts off pretty hard of Agrabah. There's a
Pretty-
street urchin with Aladdin.
well, no, it starts way different than the original with Genie.
No, yeah, I forgot about the boat ride. Wow,
Which-
boot ride
In the original movie, that guy at the beginning that's singing Arabian Nights was supposed to be the genie. I mean, it is Robin Williams' voice, and in the original script, that little guy was supposed to be the genie. But so they kind of leaned into that here, but it doesn't work for me.
So I've tried to watch this movie 4 times. I've only gotten past that boat once,
Mm-hmm.
and that was this watch. I couldn't do it. I like the second he starts singing on that boat, I went, nope, hard nope.
Yeah, Will Smith cannot sing.
The amount of production in his voice irks me.
Yeah,
The music in this movie sucks. The mixing's bad. The composition's bad. For me, at least my perspective, like it's just garbage. It's hot garbage.
yeah.
It's karaoke, but everyone's really on coke and drugs the whole time.
One scene I did enjoy was his introduction as Prince. Like that
was fun.
That was
That
very
was fun.
creative and very well done.
I still hated everything Will Smith was about. but
Yeah.
Everything else, dude, I loved it. It was fun.
That song introduces us to Agrabah and the Arabian Nights and
Yeah.
pushes in on the infamous tiger cave. Then Jafar's looking for the diamond in the rough.
The Cave of Wonder.
Cave of Wonder.
The diamond in the rough.
And they've completely eliminated that little beetle thing from the first movie.
There's a lot of weird things they cut in this movie. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, Lion King was Lion King. Oh my gosh, that's next week. Apologies. Aladdin. I feel the same. About both. Aladdin, the original cartoon movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a perfect movie.
It's probably my favorite out of
Me
all
too.
the Disney things.
Who's the most attractive Disney princess, Preston?
Dude, you know it was Princess Jasmine.
Oh yeah, boy. Woo, woo! Come on, guys. Come on down that train. Who's second? Give me number 2 and 3, baby. Let's go.
There's been several mentions
Dude, we're about to get canceled, but go ahead.
where I was like, I think I've said it on this podcast, like, oh yeah, that was like, the original Pink Power Ranger. That was my like, oh my God, that's my sexual awakening right there. Princess Jasmine in the animated movie, dog, especially at the end. Lord have mercy.
Dude, for me, it was like the way that actress talked was so foreign to me as a Southerner, and I loved it. It was just like, it wasn't a track. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, number 2, you know who it is, right, ho? Mufasa's wife. Oh!
Oh God.
No.
No, for me it was Nala with those doomy eyes in the original Lion King.
What?
Yeah.
What? What did you say? What?
Oh,
What are we talking about?
I
Okay,
don't
this movie's about a magic lamp, Preston.
know.
Sorry.
Jafar's looking for somebody that can enter the Cave of Wonders without being.
Yeah, and this Jafar is a
He's a little bitch.
pussy.
He sounds like this. Bring me
Yeah,
the.
dude. That Jafar in the cartoon is like
I don't even know.
menacing.
I don't even know who did the voice in the cartoon, but like his voice alone was like creepy evil.
It was perfect.
Bring
This
me
guy
that.
is like a wet noodle.
Like you can. I feel like you could find because that guy. I think that actor is another Indian actor.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff.
You can find a very British Indian guy, or find an Indian guy that can do a very intimidating British accent.
It's not Marwan Kanzari. I'm telling you that right now.
And I think he was in that guy.
Black Adam.
He sure was, wasn't he?
He's in Black Adam. He was in The Mummy.
He was in
in
the Old
Ben-Hur. Yeah.
He has a really good role in the Old Guard. He has a very good speech.
He does good in Ben-Hur. He does good on Murder on the Orient Express.
Damn, he was on that too.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good actor. Just not his part, man. Like,
good working actor.
He's not.
Just
I blame the
cast
makeup.
well.
I blame the design. Like, he could have been that way, but like,
I mean, they kind of nailed the design. I mean, it's not too hard to mess that design up.
Well, there's that little bendy beard.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, I'm more speaking of like the costume.
Well,
but
Patrick Stewart was supposed to be Jafar.
Oh, that would have been great.
That's 100% who was supposed to be it, and so.
And I'm assuming in the cartoon you're talking about.
No, with this,
really,
he was supposed to be it in the cartoon, and had to turn it down due to Star Trek. So, live action comes around, second chance.
I think they kind of dodged.
Or second take, if you will.
Ugh. I feel like they dodged a bullet with that, but
yeah. Still have Will Smith, so they chug.
But anyway,
yeah,
that takes us to that. Just is like to set up like this is what this movie's about.
Yep. We go straight to Aladdin then as Monkey Abu. Doing turds.
I think as in terms of Aladdin, I think they cast it very well with him.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what sucks to me. Like they nailed that Aladdin and Jasmine.
Yes, both.
But it was on the money.
Just everything else around them was not great.
No, and I felt terrible. Like they did great. Like
because and I'm assuming most people have seen the original movie. Just like that, he bumps into the princess in the bazaar, I'll call it, and she, he meets her by like.
Yeah, he bumps into the brazier at the bazaar.
She tries to give some kids food and gets accused of stealing, and then they go through this little musical number of them running away from the police. There's a
lot of action sequences in this movie.
If you watch this sequence closely, there are moments where the footage is slowed down and sped up.
Hate it. I don't get it. It is stupid.
When you're watching it and you're not looking for that, you're like, something is wrong. This doesn't feel right.
Yep. I rewound it, watched it, and went, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are several moments where everything is sped up and then slowed down, but they get back to his little thing and kind of deviates from the movie here where she claims that she's a servant in the castle.
Yeah.
And just has this they
Abu steals jewelry off her.
Yeah, just to create a unnecessary thing for him to break into the castle, and Jafar seeing him break into the castle, which I don't think that's how it goes in the original.
No. But hey, what a diamond in the rough we found.
We need to add 30 minutes to this movie.
Why would you not let Gilbert Godfrey be that?
Exactly. And let the monkey have its original sounds, and let the parrot have an actual voice.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, dude, wait, like, I understand you're trying to change stuff, but way into that
Like
nostalgicness.
he is his voice for Iago was so iconic. Like everybody remembers that.
That's where I knew Gilbert Godfrey first. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you hear him anytime I still hear him, I'm like, oh, it's the parrot.
You brought back
Oh,
James Earl Jones for Mufasa, rest in peace.
yeah. That sucks. Yeah, and you know what? Jim Cummings did all the Christopher Robin stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're not connected here, but
Yeah.
no, it's still Disney.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they made a remake of that too.
yeah, great. God dang,
That
been
one I
watching
didn't hate
all
so
the
much.
time.
I didn't
I
hate
loved it. I loved it, man. It tears me up. It really
Yeah.
just.
That one was like I think it was Ewan McGregor as a grown up
Mm,
Christopher Robin, and it was pretty good.
yeah, that was so
But
good.
Jafar captures Aladdin, brings him to the prison. Oh well, there's this whole thing where Aladdin breaks into the princess's chamber, and Nassim Pedrad is the added character, is like the princess's handmaiden, and they have a whole it's it's just not good.
No, and that girl's been in some crap. Like she's like the only known actress I feel like in this entire movie.
Yeah, she was on Saturday Night Live for a long time.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. I knew she was in the Lorax.
She was in she was Abby in New Girl, I think.
And Despicable Me too.
Yeah.
Sorry, everything I'm thinking about's not big. Okay, yeah. New Girl is it. She was in there for like 30 episodes, I feel like.
Yeah, she ends up marrying Winston in that show. So yeah, Aladdin eventually gets caught by Jafar, and he says, "Hey, go into this cave of wonders for me and get this thing, and we'll forget about everything." You know?
Don't you touch nothing down there, but that'll buy you.
Yeah.
A little corner lantern.
Ain't but one rule down there in the cave of wonders, and you don't touch no treasure except that lamp.
Okay, perfect. Hey, you just solidified it. If you're gonna remake this movie, do it in the bayou.
Do it to
Do it
buy.
in Louisiana. We don't need all of that sand bullshit. We need some of that mud, some of that sauce.
We got
Put
another.
them on the.
We got another off Broadway remake, Aladdin in the Bayou.
We got them goddess that over here grabbing our goudas, and we're all about to try them, dog them, toss them.
Go down there in that gator's mouth and grab that magic lamp. Don't you touch nothing in that gator mouth now.
And it touches the lamp, and you know what comes out? Take them out. Come on, tell me you know. Dirty wishes, boy.
The genie.
You got them thing, mom. I'm not telling you my name. Give me 30 more wishes. Come.
The genie.
Hey,
that
first rule, you can't tell them you love them. Second rule, can't kill nobody. Third rule, you gonna get me out to buy you. Oh yeah.
the genie's that guy from oh shoot, the Water Boy.
Oh yeah, straight up
from the Water Boy.
Hey, you dirt wit, you gonna get me out to them dang on my human. We out there and get mad where
Get him 3 wings. I ain't going in there now.
ain't no wieners coming in, but I'm giving them by you. I'm gonna do this for the rest of the podcast. I'm not talking anymore. Yeah, he goes, dude, Aladdin pops in. It's perfect. And then daggone Biscuit Boy, you can't trust a daggone monkey.
No, whoa.
Daggone monkey? I mean,
easy.
I don't trust monkeys, by the way. I don't.
The Abu gets enthralled by a big red ruby. And he touches it, and everything starts falling apart around him. I feel like this whole thing was bigger. The whole Cave of Wonders was bigger in the animated thing.
100%, and it happened so much faster. We had to deal with so much random bullcrap they added.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think within 20 minutes, we're there. This movie is like 40. Like,
oh yeah. Well, they had to stretch this to almost 2.5 hours for some reason.
Ain't no need for that.
Ain't no need for that, huh? And so he gets it. They make it to top of Cave of Wonders. It goes pretty much like it should. Jafar dumps them in there, except they don't know it's like in the original. They don't know it's Jafar because Jafar disguises himself as like an old hermit looking guy.
Yeah, which I was like, this is stupid. Everyone knows who Jafar is. Why?
Yeah,
Like that doesn't. I,
and
ah, yeah,
obviously he's the bad guy. He has a snake staff.
yeah. I don't know a single person that has a snake staff that's not cool.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, as you do in these movies, we meet Will Smith as the genie. Infinite cosmic power, teeny living space.
Felt a lot of cucking going on in this movie. I felt like his wife is just watching this, going, "You're not getting anything." My wish is that you won't have sex, Will Smith, and I have two more of those wishes.
I'm still dreaming about Tupac.
He's coming back to life. That's the rules, but we breaking them.
Just not like I think I mentioned this before, but like I saw
He's
that
tried. Look, he's tried his hardest.
he did. He
He
knew
he knew.
he knew what he was stepping into. I feel like, and boy, did he try.
Could I tell you flat out though? Then don't.
Yeah,
This is one of those things. Don't.
and
Like,
I understand with this role, you wanted a big name to sell the movie. I get it. I feel like a comedic actor who is good at improv would have been a lot better.
yeah, Conan O'Brien.
Honestly,
Actually, I jokingly said that. That'd have been perfect.
I would have loved that.
I'm not even joking. I mean, that's a joke. That would have been great. You shouldn't have done was like pick a flat out comedian.
Yes.
Don't pick a bloated actor.
Do
And look,
do what you did the first time is pick a guy that's good at improv.
I said it earlier. My biggest irk in this movie.
Wayne Brady.
Yeah, and he's whatever he is. So cool. Hit the agenda.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah.
Whole point. The music sucks. It's
Yeah.
not mixed well.
Even though it's the original music, like almost word for word.
But the actual like instrument, like the instruments,
Yeah.
it's like you're watching the traveling version of a Broadway show,
Yeah.
and it's not good.
Yeah.
Like I've seen like the Wicked touring stuff. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I was in the front row. I could lean over my seat and see the orchestra. Probably one of the best moments of my life. It was beautiful. It was great. This movie, boy, they had the C team doing all the music.
That Wicked movie though, that shit was.
I ain't watched it yet.
It's amazing.
Really?
It blew me away. I had never seen the show,
Okay.
but like what they did in that movie was like they nailed it.
My problem is I had the world's best experience watching the play.
I understand. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that movie one day.
Yeah.
I'm going to Las Vegas in a couple weeks. I might do that on the way
There
there.
you go.
But actually, I'm probably gonna watch Oceans 11, 12, and 13 the whole way.
That always gets you in the mood for Vegas.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, but I hate it. And maybe like you and I now, it's post Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Yes.
How can you like the guy?
This was very much pre-slap Will Smith.
He's already got a-hole kids and a.
Well, this was still the time where he was likable. I feel like people still liked him. I'm just glad they didn't get The Rock. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, oh god. Oh yeah.
You know, at least be thankful they didn't do that.
I think here's my thing is like if you're gonna change core songs to a set thing, go make your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make this more hip hop-ish or rhythmic.
Just because you got Will Smith.
Go make your own entity then. Like if that's what you're gonna do, don't do Aladdin. Go do Expadin or go do like I don't know the Fresh Prince of Aladdin.
Because this whole sequence stinks of we casted Will Smith before everybody else in this movie,
Yeah,
and
he's first bill and should not have been.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
So they get out they trick the genie to get him out of the cave without using a wish. I think technically it was a booze wish, and he says, "I want to be a prince so I can go have the princess fall in love with me." So they do a little montage of dressing him up in different things, and finally getting him the Prince Ali look.
There wasn't a single genie. Sorry, I'm going to try and quit ragging. There wasn't a single genie joke I laughed at this entire movie.
Yeah, it was.
Nothing. Aladdin made me laugh.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Well, like that kid, a couple things, yeah, but as you said earlier, that sequence of Prince Ali,
Mm-hmm.
that was fun,
Great.
and I guess they did the right thing of saying like Friday Salam, not Sunday, because that's historically accurate. That the holy day for Muslims is Friday, not Saturday. So good on that. But the amount of auto tune and processing on Will Smith's voice made me want to die. I mean, it's apparent. Even if you don't know you're listening for it, it's just like,
Yeah,
something doesn't sound right.
You needed a comedic actor who's good at improv and can sing.
Yeah, and if you've got a comedic actor that can't sing great, and you can make it work,
You can make it work.
I'll stand by that. But if you have a guy that thinks he can sing,
Mm-hmm.
let's be honest, I think Jim Carrey was the best choice.
Ooh, that would have been great. But I think Jim Carrey was at that point in his life where he's like, I don't want to fucking do it.
I read up on this because I really thought hard, like who should be, like, if I would be this hard on Will Smith, who would have I picked? And it was hard. Jim Carrey was in a lawsuit that there's no way Disney's going to ride with him.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason we got Will Smith. I think they would have done Jim Carrey.
They definitely would have offered Jim Carrey.
God, he would have been money.
Yes.
Just, yeah.
So
yeah, we're walking in, bro. We got the whole elephants. We got the whole Genesis Qualms.
He's invited into because he puts on such a great show, the Sultan, and nobody recognizes him. The princess doesn't.
Same problem I have with the cartoon. Like, what?
Well, in the cartoon, it makes sense. He's got on like this hat that gives him.
Yeah, he got that fluffer hat. Which, let me talk about the Sultan here. Logan brought this up, so I'm not going to take credit for it. Dude, the Sultan's supposed to be this little short,
fat little dude.
And it's funny. In this movie, he's not.
Yeah,
he's just this random guy. Like,
it's just
there's no love for the guy.
He's just
that's this movie. There's no love for any of the characters.
He's just domineering father number 5.
You're gonna do what I say.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to be racist. How I said that, by the way. Anyways, he gets invited to dinner. Let's move on.
Sure does. Again, this is dragged out from the thing. So he impresses, and they're like, "Oh wow!" And then he goes and floats up to Princess Jasmine's. Oh yeah, there's a whole party and another dance number that was not necessary.
And the genie makes him dance.
Yes.
And how much of this was Will Smith?
Too much of it.
Look, boy, I'm all about going to Miami. Okay, I'm all about it. But Will Smith, ridiculous.
Who among us doesn't love the? Was that album called "Get Jiggy with It" or was it?
Are we getting jiggy with it? Nah.
Who amongst us didn't get jiggy with it or say "Welcome to Miami"?
Yeah. Well, definitely not P. Diddy.
Oh.
Which? Huh? What? Jiggle what?
Yeah. So yeah, after that, he floats up to he gets to I don't know how he does it. It was hard to pay attention after this. He
Magic carpet, bro. Brings them straight up.
magic carpets up to her room and says, "Hey, do you trust me? Let's go on a flight." And these two nail the whole New World song, in my opinion.
They nail it. I got the same problem with the music. The mix
Yes.
blows. And again, here's where I will caveat: if this was made for theater, I get it. I'm watching this on home theater.
Mm-hmm.
Home theater, have a sound bar, whatever. That's where I could see where this doesn't align at all.
Yeah. But the two of them
They sound great. By the way,
amazing.
have you seen the kid that I think we've talked about this before? The kid that can do both voices on YouTube.
No.
Preston, I'm going to send this to you, and you're going to crap your pants.
Was it me? No,
Was it you?
it wasn't.
Look, when I was a little kid, I tried out for choir, and I sang falsetto, and everyone called me a girl, and I quit singing. And I think that ruined my life some. It really hurt me.
Probably a little bit of trauma.
I went and did gym, and I music is a huge portion of my life now. I'm like, I wish I ignored it.
Yeah.
But I'll send you that video. It's crazy. For everyone listening, like, there's a guy do Aladdin. Guy sings Aladdin on YouTube, and that's all you have to type. And he does both roles, and he does the Aladdin part, and you're like, wow, that's incredible. But then Jasmine comes up, and you go, oh my god, it's perfect.
So he shows her a whole new world.
It's a-hole.
Takes her wonder by wonder. I don't know what that lyric means.
Buttholes.
Or just leave it there.
Look at my shining butthole, please. It's brown enough that you see.
It looks like a balloon knot.
Untie it if you want to feel some pink auburn cottage stars. This is the podcast where we end, everybody. Have a good night.
Did we just have a butthole joke? We sure did.
Everyone's got one. Deal with it.
So they go back, and she's like, I think she figures out he's Aladdin at that point. Like,
yeah, because she says, "Where's Abu?" And he goes, "Oh, he's over there." Oh.
Yeah, the motherfucker that's staring you in the face that you spent several hours with the other day. You just now noticed it. Come on, man. So Jafar's jealous. He recognizes that's the street rat as well, I feel like.
Yeah, he's figured it out. The birds told him.
Yeah. So he snatches him up, ties him up, and says, "Where's the lamp?" Because he's still not sure yet. He's like, "I can throw you out this window, and if the genie doesn't save you, you ain't the guy. If he does, I know you are the guy. So I'm just gonna throw you out." Throws him out the window. Aladdin passes out underwater. The genie comes out. And the genie's been wanting him to tell, like, they got a rift between him and Aladdin because the genie just wants him to tell the truth at this point.
Yeah, which I think that's the moral of, I mean, even the cartoon.
Like, even in the cartoon is
you change your paint, but the engine's the same. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, you get that.
I get what you said. I smell what you're stepping in.
Yeah,
Genie saves him.
Takes a wish, rightfully.
Yes. And I don't remember what happens.
Yeah, he weasels his way back, puts him back in his room, but that's where
Jafar starts hypnotizing the Sultan again.
Yeah, which before that, like, we've heard, like, hey, the whole thing, like, Aladdin's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna free the genie with his last wish. And now he's like, I don't know if I can free you on my last wish. I have a lot of plans. Like, that, again, like you said, the whole thing. When Al Jafar's, brumping it up, the Sultan's all about it. But don't worry, that ends really quick because they just break his staff like nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I mean,
and the Jafar goes to jail, which I don't feel like happens in the thing.
I couldn't remember if he did or not.
I don't think he does. No, he steals.
I think he escapes before he goes to jail and goes to his tower.
Yeah, he gets.
And him and Iago suck each other off, and then they Logan downstairs just yelled, "Whoa!" They eat crackers.
Iago gets him the key. He breaks out.
Yeah.
Gets control of the lamp. Kicks. Well, no, because in the animated one, he kicks Aladdin out of the kingdom. But in this one, he just keeps him
Yeah.
around.
And this one keeps him around, and he sneaks up on him on the streets and steals the lamp
Yeah,
because he used to be
he
a
used
street
to.
rat
Yeah,
himself.
they added that to Jafar, which I think
So
was
cool. So cool, guys. Let's add stuff on a very
stupid.
solid movie. We need to add more to that because we need to push it.
And he starts using his wishes. He wants to be a sultan. He wants to be a powerful sorcerer.
Then he wants to be the strongest in the world, which is a genie.
Yeah,
Which
and then
my big grief in this is he doesn't say I want to be a genie. That third wish scene is just stupid.
yeah, it's
It
done.
happens so fast. There's no like.
It felt like they had to rush and get to the
Yeah,
conclusion, even though this is pushing 2 hours 15 minutes. You spent so much time doing other stuff that you just fast forward all the way to Jafar.
I spent most of this movie like this. Sorry, visual. I mean, audio people, mouth open, eyes wide open, and discernment.
And yeah, they put Jafar in a little thing, and the Sultan, which he could have done all along, because the whole process has been finding a prince for Jasmine, so that someone can inherit the kingdom, and he just changes the law so that she can be Sultan as a woman by herself.
Great.
Yeah, could have done it the whole time.
I do want to cap off here to this point where I really got into like who else would have been that genie. There was a stage musical of this in 1992. From the 1992 in Canada for 2004. I don't know if you like wrestling. I don't keep up with it. I enjoy it. Wrestling is awesome. But Bret Hart.
Oh yeah,
was Genie.
Wow.
And the musical. Why didn't they get him? Like
he's old.
Well, Will Smith is too. He's just, drinking the blood of children, so he looks younger.
Bret Hart is like he was at like the WWE thing. I think he was at WrestleMania the other night, and he's old.
Dude, I wish I watched some of that junk from the night. Yeah. I give this a 4.
God, it's not good. It's 3 for me, 3.5.
It's heartbreaking for me. Like, this is my favorite Disney movie. The songs get destroyed.
I held out hope when this movie came out. I was like, all right, like, I understand why you're doing it, but I don't like it. And then the Super Bowl, again, the infamous Super Bowl commercial where Will Smith is blue. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
not good.
There's no need to make this.
Nah.
It doesn't. Logan, again, sorry to call her out. I should have brought her up here. She's like, this is a movie made for teenagers.
Yep.
They're trying to, but it's not even good for that. Like, it's stupid teenager jokes, which, like, hey, if you listen to this podcast and you're a teenager, quit.
There's not any teenagers listening to this.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still just, getting them to get out of here.
I got stats. There's no teenagers listening.
Whatever these millennials or, whatever, just, I don't know. It's a lot of weird.
It was made for Gen Z and it didn't work out.
Oh yeah, you got Will Smith leading that charge. Like, why don't you put his son in there with his like? Never mind. I'll drop it. But
yeah, it's just not good. Just another ill-fated remake. I told you the Jungle Book remake was the best one out of all of these.
Dude, the second it started, I said, "This is it. This is the peak." Yeah. He started big. I can't wait to hear Beyonce next week because she's such a beehive. She's such a good fierce. She's such a big honeysuckler. I can't wait.
Donald Glover's pretty good.
Well, Seth Rogen's there, and I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah.
Billy Eichner and Seth Rogen, great. So,
dude, Billy Eichner, that dude rules. I forgot about him. Yeah.
We move on to what we watch and what we play and what we reading.
Preston, not much, man. I'm caught up on Last of Us.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched it?
Yep.
Yeah,
I knew what was coming, but
I did too, and
they changed it up enough to.
yeah, still I cried. I won't lie to you. Like
I
it
did too. Like they gave you just enough hope to like maybe they won't do it in this one.
got me. I mean, like it got me.
Yeah.
I think the show's gonna go downhill so far.
Nah, there's still more. Like they in the show, there's still more of Joel
Yeah,
to come. So like they kept
I,
enough. They
it's
kept Pedro Pascal around the whole season.
yeah. Righteous Gemstones is ending beautifully. I'm enjoying that so much. Um, other than that, dude, I've been playing Schedule One, the drug dealing game, a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've been working a ton, so I haven't had a lot of time for. Oh no, dude, I've been watching. I don't think I thought about this here. Cowboy Bebop, the guy that made that cartoon, the anime, he has a new show called Lazarus
Mm.
on Max, HBO Max, Cartoon Network. It is phenomenal. I mean, like, it is. God dang, dude, it is so good. It's the whole gist is this guy creates a pill that takes pain away,
I've heard about
and the
this.
world kind of gets addicted to that and like gets used to it. And then randomly he goes, "Hey, if you ever took one of my pills in 30 days, you're gonna die."
Isn't there something kind of like that in Cowboy Bebop? In like the first episode, there's some kind of drugs they're looking for or something.
The red eye is that it's a high, it's like getting high
That
thing.
was just a getting high thing. Okay.
Yeah. I think it is a pain reliever, but it's really just getting high. But like
Yeah.
this, I don't know, man. This show is so fun. I mean, it's the whole embodiment of Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop. Of like, there's good music, there's good action, it's intelligent dialogue. It's everything I want watching anime.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they don't skimp on the dubs. Like the American versions of this, I felt like they made it for America. So not that that matters. I mean, I
Yeah.
can do subtitles all day. Uh, but that's it, man. I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks. There's some anime movies that are dropping on streaming that I've been waiting to watch. Kind of a slow cycle. I feel like the world's slowed down till summer.
Yeah.
And sucks, but tight.
I have. I've been. I'm still reading. Oh, Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm still in the middle of that. I
Is it
got.
good?
Yes, it's very good.
I haven't started it still. So
It's.
I'm hoping if I don't watch Oceans on the plane to Las Vegas, I'm gonna read that.
You should read it.
Yeah,
Let's see. Watching Hell on Wheels
that's good.
started, and the second season of Andor last night. I only saw the first episode. I'm gonna get the last two tonight. Oh, and you mentioned Tarzan last week. I turned that on this weekend. Delightful. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
So fun, dude. The
That
Phil Collins
soundtrack, Phil
singing.
Collins has no business making the music
No.
for that good. He could have
Tell me
released an album.
something what you once believe in. Two words, one
Family,
family.
trust your heart and faith aside to
The
guide
truth you'd like to
me.
be. Boom,
Uh,
boom, 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 boom,
so great.
boom. I
Trailer
can feel it.
trailer for Ghost of Yote came out today. It's coming out
Uh,
October 2nd.
Tell me, what is this? Sorry.
Equal to Ghost of Tsushima, but different protagonist.
It's a video game, right?
Yep, PlayStation.
Okay.
Cinema.
Okay. Sorry. I was locked in on a movie.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. That's cool.
They got tired of waiting for GTA 6 to announce a release date, so they just said, fuck it.
Same thing as Oblivion, the other remaster remake.
I've heard a lot of like different opinions. Like people hate it, people love it. It's not my thing.
I don't know. I love that game. I might pick this one up. Well, I don't know. There's other games, dude. I think I'm starting to become. I'm gonna get a Switch too. I'm gonna do whatever I can to get a Switch too.
Mm.
I know the whole amount of debt I'm about to go in to do it. But I think indie games, I'm gonna stick with that, man. Like I'm tired of the big budget stuff. Just
I'm kind of leaning after hearing about like the price tag for the for that. I'm thinking about leaning towards a Steam Deck, dude.
yeah, I think the same. Like most of the games I play are on Steam.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't.
um,
I haven't played like sat down and played a Nintendo game, and I think
ooh,
January of this year when I was on a trip to Savannah was the first time I'd played Mario Kart in 20 years.
I'm I'm a junkie for the Nintendo stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like
I don't know a ton about it.
Pokemon. I mean, like Pokemon, dude. I'll ride those games out. Mario, the Mario
Dude,
Karts, Donkey
the
Kongs.
last Pokemon game I sat down and played was Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, that one was so solid, dude. There's a
It was
sick
all
one
the
on the
same
Switch.
game packaged in different colors.
Well, that's what I was about to say. There's a game on the Switch called Pokemon Legends. I
Mhm.
think it's a straight up like shooter,
Okay.
a free open world shooter game. Like you can battle a Pokemon, or you can just start shooting Pokeballs at them. It's dope, dude. That blew me away. They're making another one it's supposed to come out later the year. So I'm like,
Actually, that's a lie. The last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Go, and it came out in 2016.
dude, Pokemon Go. That was
Do
wild.
people still play that?
There's a girl I used to work with. Her name's Amber, and she is awesome. She's the coolest person in the world. I said the same thing. Like, do people still do that? And she's like, I'm pretty much a professional. Like, she plays it nonstop. It's crazy. I mean, awesome. Like, hats off to her sticking with it.
I played it
But,
for 2 weeks and was like, that was fun.
dude, I watched a dude get hit on 123 on the highway
Yeah.
nearby trying to catch something and went, I'm good.
When it came out, I was on vacation the week it came out, and I was like, all right, let's me and my brother-in-law downloaded it, and we just walked up and down the beach and
Yeah.
did that. And
Dude, that's the perfect time to get that. Like, you're at the
yeah,
beach and you're just walking. Now, I did write an app and made, you know, 2 or 3 thousand, well, some amount of money. Let's not, whatever. I made some money.
you made money.
Oh, want to level up your Pokemon and crap? Here's your code. As a website, it got shut down in like 6 days, but I didn't get sued. I got paid.
Yeah. On that note, we I think that's it for this week. Next week we're soldiering on through the remake of The Lion King. Everyone's
Yeah, all the pretty ladies, put your rings up.
uh, uh, uh,
Yeah, toss your boy down a water buffalo.
yeah.
I can't do this. This is gay. This no.
But if you have a suggestion for a movie we should do, you can send that to secondtakemoviespod@gmail.com. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Leave comments wherever you can. Leave reviews wherever you can. Some of them are constructive, some of them aren't. We don't care. Jake, do you have any final words for the people?
Yeah, hey guys, this week let's just high five some people. That's all.
Just high five somebody.
High five them.
You're walking by at work or school.
They don't want to do a high five. Hit them in the forehead. High five them.
Just keep walking. So we'll see you next week with The Lion King. Rawr.